So I can't see. Hold on. Hold on. I can't see. Hold on. OMG, fun game time. Hi, Butter. How are you? How was your day going? How's your Monday? Hopefully I sound okay because I've been kind of messing with my sound settings again. Well, I messed with them from the last stream. Well, 2 streams ago. So hopefully it sounds okay compared to this game because I haven't tested this game yet with my sound. So I'm hoping I'm not like super loud compared to the game. Like when it gets going. Right now, this music is really quiet in this area, but like, you know, when cutscenes and stuff I start playing, not exactly the same to me each time. I hope. Oh, well, I mean, I think you were here last time I said I changed it, so I haven't changed it much since then. I did lower it by like 2 or something like that, so you won't hear much of a difference. I took off some things, specifically my compressor, like 2 streams ago. So I've been testing it out, see how it sounds. So like, because sometimes when I get loud, it will just cut me out, and I don't want to do that. So I took off the sound thing. I might need to lower my volume again, just a little bit. But you, like I said, you might not notice it. I just don't want to be like overly louder than the game is what I'm trying to get to. Like I feel like my settings are really nice. Like I sound good now, and just. I need to clean this. I just need to like make it so like I won't feel like I need to change my settings anymore. And I keep thinking like I'm there, but then I realize something else is wrong. But I think at this point it's damn near perfect. I just want to get it to the right volume. That way, even if I like scream or shout or get excited, it's not super loud when people. Okay, anyway, I'm a little worried about. Oh, actually, before I do that, how dare you, sir? Well, I said I was going to do Final Fantasy today. I'm looking for a few because I need to figure out how to BS my French assignments. You could learn. You could learn. Just learn it. You don't just learn it. You don't need to BS. Just learn it. And then you won't have to be. Just learn it. Alright, it's been a while since I've been on this character, but it's time to return to it. My summoner. This isn't the outfit I'm gonna wear though. I've been waiting a long time to build this outfit. I know nothing. It's an advanced assignment. If it's advanced, you should know the basics. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get to where they want me to get to first. This is a good toll. Actually, no, I need to go to someplace else because then I can change my outfit. I cheated. Why? So I've waiting to wear this outfit for a long time. That's not the one. That's not the one. Nope, that's not the one. This is the one. No, this one. No, this one. This one. No. I'm gonna find it. Hold on. It's one of these. Where's it? Jeez. There it is. Okay, I don't know why I have my shades on. Hold on. I still have the shades on. Hold on. Wait. Those aren't supposed to be visible. Okay, they were. As you can see, wait. It gets better. Hold on. I mean, do that. Take a picture. How do I do this? No, that's not it. Okay, hold on. You gotta see this part too. Look at my book. Look. I got this outfit like a long time ago, and I was waiting to use Summon again for Endwalker, so I could finally use this. It's a dragon. I'm so excited. It's the back signal. Stop it. Okay, now I can do the story. I know. You see the new fit? You. I've been waiting to show you guys this outfit for like. So it looks like bad signals. She's not wrong. Stop it! No, shut up. Both of you, no. Stop it. I've been waiting to show you guys this outfit for a long time because I've had it since before Shadowbringers, but I wasn't using my summoner, and I wanted to say this out for Endwalker because I wanted it to be special. And now I just gotta, does look good though. Thank you, I appreciate it. I even matched a little bit with the book. That made it the right color and everything. I mean, I haven't really thought about my minion, if I should keep out Gaia or not, but I mean, it's fine. It's just a minion. Just in here in a second. I don't know where it is exactly. I would imagine it be in here, right? Yeah. It's right here. Here we go. So before I start this, I haven't told. Well, that's not true. No one told me this. I saw on Twitter 3 days ago. Someone was like, "Man, we've come so far since Realm Reborn." They showed like, basically they were talking about how much voice acting has been added into the game since Realm Reborn, and it showed like basically how many hours of cutscenes where that was voice acted. And like Endwalker, I had like 9 hours or something like that, and I was like, "Oh, that's a lot." I'm not gonna edit that. 5:15. So my goal here is to swap between Summoner and Dark Knight, because Dark Knight is A6 and Summoner is A5. So whenever I level up Summoner twice, I'll swap to Dark Knight and level up, and I'll keep swapping like that. So I get both of them 90. Or I try to get to like the more in stuff, and I'll just use Summoner. Telephoroid? 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 They're gonna say that name right. Wait, are we close? Oh god. How else would you say that? Telephoroy. Wait, Telephoroy? Telephoroy? That doesn't feel right either. So, okay, so are we? I'm assuming the Telephoroy, are basically the Asians. I'm assuming that's what we're calling the organization, or is it someone else? Why is OBS using 90% of my CPU? Welcome to my world. If you have anything else up, I will just turn that shit right the fuck off. Like right now, mine's at 20%, 26 at most, it seems like. Yeah, 26 at most. But if I have like a bunch of other stuff open, it'll just be like, hold on, no, I need those resources, and it'll just try to take it for no fucking reason. I don't know what that's about. Like if I have my browser up, it'll just try to take the resources from the browser. Like, you don't need them. You're running fine at like 30%. What's going on here? I guess it just tried to take it, I guess. I don't know what that's about. Can we turn this down as well? First thing, I recommend just like letting it stay open for a little bit. So I think that's what I did for mine. Like when it was taking 90%, I was like, okay, I'm just closing everything and just let it do whatever it's trying to do. And I just waited like a minute or two, and then it like went back down like a lot. And now it doesn't shoot up that high. Unless, you know, like I said, I have a bunch of other stuff open, and it's like, I need those resources. So we actually go to Garland. Is that happening? Oh no, the Telephoroy is okay. And Daniel and Denos. Okay. Telephoroy. Sorry. But now I closed and reopened, and now it's like 15%. But now my Citra is back to running like shit. Today, he reclaimed his old body, murdered Emperor Varys, and plunged Garlemald into an even deeper pit of chaos. Yeah, he did do all that. Oh, we're going already? Oh, wow. What? And I am so glad to go to a new area because I've been trying to get my crafting classes to 90 for a while, and I can't do it anymore with the other stuff they have up there. So it's nice. I'm gonna be able to like do that.
They've almost finished loading our cargo. We should be ready to depart right on schedule, or so I'm told.
Oh, I should probably.
Excellent. 'Tis nice to have a smooth beginning to one's journey, at the very least.
It's funny. Master Louis Soir came here on a ship very much like this one. And now, years later, the street urchin he befriended that day is bound for his mentor's homeland. With his mentor's grandchildren, no less.
Aye. 'Tis upon reflection that every twist of time's river and fate's whims are brought into sharp relief. Thou hast matured much in the intervening years. Wert thou not caught attempting to relieve Master Louis Soir of his purse scant moments after he made landfall upon this dock?
What?
Oh, really? Now that's a tale I'd like to hear.
Absolutely.
Will this be your first visit to Charlian, Sir Estinian? Sir Estinian?
Are we strangers newly met? Why this stiff formality?
I, merely meant it as a professional courtesy, since we are now colleagues in an official sense.
I'd rather you dispense with the sirs, especially in private company. Or I'll be forced to respond in kind, little Lord Alphino.
You've made your point, Estinian. Painfully well.
Better.
Are you all right, Tataru? You seem positively distraught.
Distraught? Me? Don't be silly. I think it's lovely that they get to see their homeland. It's just... we're trying to thwart the schemes of an army hell-bent on destroying the world. And, once again, I have to stay behind and worry that this is the last time I'll get to see my friends.
Bring them back. Bring them back safe and sound, I promise. No sense worrying about things we're proud to change. I mean, that's like seems kind of mean.
I'll hold you to that.
Ah, good. You're still here.
Hori! Kultine! What brings you all this way?
We're to assist the Maelstrom and the Kobolds with a lunar primal operation, so we thought we'd see you off before heading to the tower. Flamine and the others wish you all a safe journey, and promise that they'll look after things here until you return. We will too, of course. Aye. We, your fellow Scions of the Seventh Dawn, will do our part to ensure the end of the world won't happen on our watch.
We're set to sail! All aboard for Sharlayan!
It's time.
Then we must delay no longer. We will contact you the moment we learn aught of value. Wish us luck.
You know, I really hope we don't do any like...
Have a safe journey, and please, please, be careful.
I really hope we don't do any like mid-sea adventure type deal. I want to go straight to Sharlayan. All right, I don't need to do fight water monsters on the sea and the boat people attack. I don't need to do any of that. Right, straight to new land. That's what I want. Man, these cutscenes look super good.
And so you venture forth unto the unknown. A fate beyond the horizon that cannot be divined. A future undefined and in flux. In uncertain times, naught but the simplest words of wisdom will suffice. That which lives is destined to die. Love leads to loss. Every beginning has an end. Treasure every moment, every step of your descent. And there, in the depths where souls and stars rest, find your truth.
I think we're going straight there.
Here. Feel. Think.
Who's that talking?
The day has barely dawned, my fellow earlier riser. Though we're hardly alone in that. Envious of those still sleeping soundly, no doubt. Called out to you, you say? I've heard nothing myself. In any case, I dare say the sea air will do you good. Why not join the others on deck? Charlian should be coming into view at any moment.
Am I the one who hears this music as well? Man, this new fit looks so good in the cutscenes. What?
My voice yet reaches you. I am glad.
This is some like physical form of Hylian or something.
Hear, feel, think. And thus do we meet face to face at last. My warrior of light, guided by the crystal.
I was joking when I said that. I was joking. No, wait. I was joking. I can trust your words no longer. By now. Both of these are really good responses to what's happening.
You have visited the first. You have every right to say that. You have gained an understanding of what I truly am, what Eidolon has always been, a primal. Zodiac was created to forestall the apocalypse which threatened the ancient world. And I was brought forth to bind him. Yet 7 times now, those who would orchestrate a return to that bygone era have rejoined a shard to the god I had sundered. The greater his strength grows, the swifter does mine own diminish. The power to draw your mind into the rift betwixt is no longer mine to wield. Yet though it taxes me sorely, I dare not leave these words unsaid. Even bereft of my guidance, you and your companions have accepted the burden of this star's troubled past. A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine. Wheels shudder and turn. Conflict looms. Monumental. Which will decide the fate of this world and all life upon it. When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
Cast your peepers to the fore, folks. Sharlian's just over yonder.
You want this spear one turn around, right? Oh, she's still there.
I will not keep you further.
Never mind.
Your traveler's heart must yearn to behold this unfamiliar land. We shall meet again, and soon.
Oh, what a fine morning. Oh, still a bit stiff though.
And a good morning to you too. Taking a look at the island already?
Then let's go. Let's go. Might still be room in the prow if we're lucky.
Ah, the sleepers have arisen. There she is. Good old Sharlian.
Oh, I see it.
Home. Home at last. Well, maybe not in Father's eyes, but we'll manage on our own, if we must.
You do know you're not alone in this, don't you?
Indeed. 'Tis as Sir Estinian said. Forget not the comrades who boarded this ship at your side, I prithee.
Thank you, my friends. We are ever grateful for your steadfast support.
Upon arrival, we will be disembarking into the heart of Sharlian proper. There is no greater concentration of wisdom in all the world. I am confident that somewhere within that center of knowledge and learning, we will find the answers we seek.
So is Stinian gonna get like new armor at all, or he's just gonna wear his armor like the whole game? He was wearing it for a while. Oh yeah, baby. Endwalker.
Sharlian, the solitary island nation of the northern seas. where under the watchful gaze of Thaliak, patron deity of scholars, academics hoard all manner of knowledge and secrets. Once, they deigned to accept foreign students into a
What do you mean whatever that is? This is the big DLC. This is the big end of the story.
They abandoned
Kind of.
the first Garlean boots
Probably, I don't know.
hostile foot on Alamegan soil.
People are really excited about it. So, yeah, I'll find out now.
So averse to the prosecution of war, these men of wisdom, your would-be allies.
Old Charlian. Is there like a new Charlian?
I thought they'd never let us off the ship. What's next then? Entry applications?
Hopefully they find no cause to deny us.
Hasn't Charlian all but severed relations with foreign powers? Those of us without direct ties, myself included, may be refused outright.
'Tis true that, as a nation, Charlian only forms trade agreements with a select few neutral countries. But from a practical standpoint, an island cannot afford to be overly strict with its borders, especially not if that island's people are wholly devoted to the accumulation of knowledge. If one submits the proper paperwork, with satisfactory evidence of identity and intent, then foreigners may be granted entry.
May.
Quite. So let us be absolutely clear on these points before we proceed. The immigration officer will ask for your affiliation and your purpose of visit. Considering Charlian's views on intervention, I strongly suggest we avoid any mention of the Scions. Kral has laid the groundwork for us to act as associates of the students of Baldessian, and our ostensible reason for being here is to aid in their order's restoration. Grahatir, it might expedite our progress should an actual student be seen at the head of our little group. Would you mind leading the way?
Of course. The immigration officers were this way, as I recall. Shall we? Greetings. We've just arrived and are eager to make our way into the city. Would you be so kind as to process our entry applications?
Certainly. I see by your mark you are an Archon.
I am. Grahatir of the Students of Baldessian at your service. I was assigned to an Eorzean survey team, but have returned to assist with the reformation of my order. My associates here will provide additional support.
Why should you change your face like that?
Very good. I have paperwork detailing your group and its scheduled arrival for today.
Never mind.
And it seems some few of your companions are also Archons. If you'll step forward, we can process those applications first.
Ishtola rule.
See how it glows? That list is etherically linked with the citizen registry kept in the main repository.
I've confirmed your status as Archons and amended your travel records accordingly. Welcome home. Now, who do we have here?
Alphino Leveilleur.
And Alizé Leveilleur.
That was fast.
Your applications have also been approved. Having said that, the streets are abuzz with talk of how House Leveilleur's lord disowned his young progeny. And while such personal circumstances constitute no reason to deny you entry, I urge you to avoid exacerbating your present situation. Times are quite troubled enough already.
We shall keep that in mind.
These last two are not Sharlayan natives, but you will find their credentials are in order. An application was made in advance.
Name and occupation?
Champion of yours. That's what I probably shouldn't say that. Probably. Let's go artisan. That should be fun, right?
Indeed. Your profile describes you as an adventurer, but one also trained in the rather more constructive pursuits of procurement and production. You may enter. And you, sir?
Estinian Valino, formerly of the Order of the Knights Dragoon in Ishgard.
Formally, at least. And what, pray tell, is your profession now?
If you'll allow me... My associate is a mercenary, hired for his strength at arms. Surely you are aware of the dangers we often face on our forays into the wilderness.
Mistress Baldessian, if you insist on sponsoring his entry, then so be it. But while I appreciate that desperate times call for desperate measures, I find your choice of company concerning. Be advised that even a single misstep may have severe repercussions for your organization.
I have every confidence in my chosen company, dear and trusted comrades that they are. But I thank you for your concern.
All right, we're in.
Croyle, it is good to see you.
Likewise. Long voyage notwithstanding, you will seem none the worse for wear. There is much to discuss, but this is hardly the place. Let's be on our way, shall we? Oh! Welcome, friends, to Sharlayan.
As your mercenary, I should hope my welcome includes a generous salary.
I had to say something, Sir Taciturn.
Oh, that's nice. The quest complete sound is nice. Oh, that's new too? Okay, so before we do any of that, let's just get some things here. That's the main thing. It's so weird looking. Gonna try to hit up all these Aetherites before I continue. The Aetherites, Ethernet things, Ethernet charts before I continue, because I don't want to be running around everywhere. Have like interesting clothes here. And the music is so nice. It's guitar. Forgot how to BS my French assignment. Please tell me. Please tell me it's just learn. You learned everything now, and then you can just do it. Please tell me use Google or something. No. Oh, please. Oh yeah. I learn French if French people don't exist? Shaking my head. What? We have a whole country. What are you talking about? I'm going to pretend there was an error with my computer and that none of my assignments will submit. Just keep submitting blank documents. That's not I don't think that's gonna work. I mean, it might, but I mean, have you ever used that before? Because if you did, then, yeah, that's not gonna work. Second time. They won't. You know what's interesting is like, why don't your teacher just like, hey, submit through your phone then? I'm just saying. Aunties aren't like that. Like that, they're pretty nice. I mean, I feel like you're taking advantage of their kindness. What the hell is this? So I can just like not do that? Okay, yeah, we're not gonna do that. Maybe I should do that. I mean, I did the first one. Wait, statue? Oh. They're right behind me. Oh wow. Why does it look like that? It looks like they shaded it down to make it look like that, but I wonder why. Talk about it here. What do we have here? Illegal streams? How's this a legal stream? I'm pretty sure I said I was going to do this last night. Not illegal. to it from here? Yeah, I can. I just want to know what they were wearing. Okay. So I'm actually curious, is this like the actual place, or is it like another place? Because they called it Old Charlian, so I'm assuming there's a new one? A new Charlian? Oh, so this is where they used to live? It's a big ass spot. I mean, there's a spot here, so we're definitely gonna be back here. That was a bit too fast for me. Looks like Sephiroth with glasses. people in here. Vendor. What the heck? What weapon is that? Black mage. Staff of the demon. I mean, they're not bust or anything, but why not?
Pray forgive me. I was delayed.
It's fine, Urianger. We're all here now.
Let's get down to business then, shall we? Come what may, we must prevent the Telophoroi's plans from coming to fruition. At present, I see two paths for gathering the information which may aid us in achieving that goal. The first involves an investigation into the change which has come over Sharlayan, not to mention the recent inscrutable behavior of the Forum. As most of you know, the 99 members of the Forum are elected from the general populace. This alone guarantees a plethora of opinion with regards to foreign policy. The bibliotheques, for example, are a group of conservatives which would have Sharlayan focus on recording history, while remaining entirely uninvolved in the making of it. And at the other extreme, we have advocates for proactive diplomacy and direct intervention. My grandfather Galef was one such member, as was Archon Louisois. Yet despite our diverse factions and philosophies, the recent vote to deny Eorzea's request for assistance was unanimous. Even more concerning was the fact that many cited other, more pressing duties as justification for their recalcitrance.
Fortuno's refusal in Gridania had those same undertones. 'Twas as if, having stared unblinking into the face of impending doom, he had simply turned away to pursue something more important. But what could that possibly be?
A mystery indeed, and one which I ask for your help to solve. Our future may depend on it. As for our second potential path, it concerns a request made directly to the students of Baldessian. Our organization was founded primarily to study strange and unexplained phenomena the world over. Mysterious relics and ruins, arcane disturbances, and so forth. Compared to our more isolationist Sharlayan colleagues, we have strong connections overseas, namely with scholars and academics who share our passion for the unknown. The request in question comes from one such acquaintance, Nidana, an alchemist residing in distant Favner. Her missive describes the sudden appearance of a tower, and the subsequent summoning of what I can only assume is a lunar primal.
Oh no. Man, his hair is really clipping to that, huh?
In response to this threat, the satrap of Radzat Han, the individual who governs the city-state, has instructed the alchemists to find a means to deal with the spire.
The artisans of that land are heirs to an ancient tradition, one rather unlike that of their Uldan counterparts. 'Tis possible, nay, probable, that they have gleaned truths unattainable by Eorzea or her Far Eastern allies.
They do, in fact, appear to have a strategy in mind, though it will require further research. To that end, they have requested an introduction to a capable warrior shielded by the blessing of light.
Assuming we divide our forces to pursue both of Kral's lines of inquiry, then having you join the group heading to Thavnair would seem the obvious choice. But the investigation in Sharlayan is of vital importance as well. Equal, I think, to the Thavnarian one, given that the fate of the world may hinge on the results of both.
Yes, it is quite the quandary. Though it is a great imposition and an altogether too common one, our efforts would be more likely to succeed were you to lead the charge on both fronts. You are indeed our champion. As to which task to tackle first, we will defer to your decision. Let us next decide how everyone else might best be assigned. As for myself, I shall continue what I've begun in Sharlayan. I should also like to steal the services of an Archon or two.
And thereby gain access to a greater range of reading material. I will help with that.
Allow me to offer my assistance. I have some small amount of experience in the field of research.
Alice and I would also like to help, if you would have us.
Anything to understand even a fraction of what our father and the Forum might be thinking. Of course, the more the merrier.
Right. The rest of us will make the journey to Thavnair. Thoughts? Objections?
I mean, we're splitting up.
I passed through Thavnair on my way to infiltrate the Empire, and though I'm not qualified to give a guided tour, I did gain a sense of where things lie.
I'll be happy to have you along then. So for this group, it will be you, me, and Urianger.
Give me a moment afterwards, and I'll supply you with all the details of Nadana's request. Consider this hall our rendezvous point once our respective tasks are complete. May our investigations prove fruitful.
Oh. So he was supposed to see Moonbreeder's parents. He never did. That's all messed up. Okay, so we got a lot of little things we're about to start doing. We split up into 2 different teams. Okay, I mean, I didn't want to talk to Stola right now, but okay. Nope. Here we go. All right. Assuming I'm gonna leave out of here. Right, yeah. Okay. Is it in? Oh, statue back there. Never mind. Height? That's your name? Well, this guy in the back has no idea what the fuck he's doing. Wait, he still can't channel Aether? Or Ether? I thought that was just because he was in the other place.
Right, we're all set. Just the four of you, was it?
Yep, Team Hot Boys. That's us.
I'm already attuned to the crystal in Thavnir.
Never mind. Team Hot Boys. It was just Steve.
Oh, I would have preferred more test subjects.
Wow.
Oh, well, never mind. If our three travelers could line up here, please. Yes, right there is fine. Take a deep breath, and I'll soon have you soaring through the ether. Oh, and one last thing. You might experience a teensy-weensy touch of violent ethereal sickness.
Violent?
Good luck!
What?
What?
Bro, Stadium was right. He shouldn't have gone. Stadium was right. So how are we going to get back?
Thavnir, home to city-state Rads at Han. Rising from the southeast waters of the Bounty, this Isle of Plenty served as the battleground for a conflict between two peoples. Their cultures bled into one another until a unique amalgamation was distilled from the chaos, in a process not unlike their precious alchemy. Once solidified as a single nation, an adamant stance of neutrality would hold invaders at bay. For a time. Now across this vibrant isle creeps a fog of malice. What choice do you have?
Oh, is it the sickness?
What chance?
Yeah, there it is. Yep. Oop.
Against such an insidious foe.
Oh, again?
I've seen fairer faces after a bout of bad shellfish. Let me bring you something to drink. That should help settle your bellies.
There was a note with Kryle's instructions. Don't let a Stinian roam the markets alone. He's alarmingly bad with coin.
We gotta stop him, right? Oh no. $19,000? Okay, good. Anyway. I'm gonna party. Gotta stand in front of him? Can't believe you tried to swindle him. I just need a minute before I continue. Oh, I still have the sick because I didn't take the mask. So that makes sense. Yeah. I expected her to attract a bit more of a fight. Oh my god. Prices are really high here. Yeah. It's almost like it's like a tourist trap. All right, I got this inventory management here. Just give me a minute. Just need it. Hold on. I should do some of this stuff up. Oh, can I use these? Okay, next time I get to, oh, I saw the sickness? What's happening? Oh, do I have to see this cutscene again? Oh my god, I do. I don't know where I get those gemstones from, but I don't have them yet. What? Is it all there? Already, I'm out. Okay, so we're just selling his fish now? This was like a really weird quest to give us. I see they did that with this joke. I see. It's great. I welcome it. I thought that was going to be a little bit harder than it was. That was pretty easy to sell the fish. So I gotta go over there. Might have messed this up. Oh shit, he took over. Okay. Oh god. No. I didn't make like all 3 sales, right? Oh, it's this conversation thing. They're gonna keep doing this, aren't they? Well, here, might as well check, make sure these aren't in a, what's it called? The things? I can't remember what they're called right now. Oh, nope, I don't want that. I mean, I do want it, but like I don't want it right now. So what's my gear right now? Well, my gear's at 530. So I don't need it. My Dark Knight might need it though. I did not just accept this guy's quest. Jesus. I have my Dark Knight open up. talking about? They'll probably taking pictures. I should probably get away. Whoa. Hold up. This is what I think it is? Okay. So I'm gonna skip everything in the dialogue for these particular missions. I'm here for the one thing. Some of maybe it's just gonna have me heading over there, right? Wow, how dare. I know, I don't care about these missions. I literally, if it literally were not for the crystal thing that lets me fly, wouldn't even do them. Or if I didn't need missions like that for like, not the blue missions, but specifically the missions that are like, that have like the plus on them. If I didn't need some of them to get like, unlock like the harder content, I probably wouldn't even do them. Is it over? You gonna give me a thing now? cool, got it. Wait. Okay, never mind. Now continue the story. We're actually heading over there. What? Oh, wow. Please let me go around. Can I just walk up this? Come on. Come on. I hate this game. I hate this game. I can't tell if this is faster or not. It all just feels slow to me. Why are my glasses showing? Oh god. So you probably think it's weird I'm not reading this out loud. There's a reason for that. For one, I'm a bit of a slow reader when I have to read out loud. I get nervous and it just takes me longer to read it. But also, when I'm editing videos, it's a lot easier for me to pick out the parts I need to edit if I'm not speaking through every single like bit of it. It's how I can pick out what parts to edit like a lot faster too. Okay, let me and the faster I edit, that means the faster I can like keep getting back to the stream. Because like I said, usually when I do these streams though, I try to limit to like 4 hours, but I think I usually do like 6 hours for Final Fantasy because there's just like so much I can do in like a few videos. And a lot of times, a lot of some Final Fantasy is not necessarily important to the story. The overall arcing story, like what I'm doing now, it's probably not important to the overall arcing story. Like I'm probably gonna see these people in like an N-type battle, type beat, right? Like thing, right? But you know, other than that, I feel like I'm never gonna see these people again. I'm hoping it'll be a bigger part of the story, but I mean, so far it's kind of been what's been happening. Probably all the other expansions. Is it weird? I saw these boats and it just reminded me of Moana. Is that weird? It's probably weird, right? Okay, never mind. This actually seems kind of important. Hold on. Are these like the Maga sisters? I don't remember what the Maga sisters were named. Why? Oh, there is so much I do not have. I thought this was like a little small island. Oh my god. I think it's up here, but I just don't know. Oh, there's, I see it. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, guess I'm just...
What happened here?
Their dress marks them as alchemists. I see no evidence of injury or
That guy looks like me.
Thinkest thou they but slumber?
I believe so. Whether it is by choice is another question entirely.
Oh, we have guests. You must excuse the poor welcome. Long days and longer nights have taken their toll, as you can see. I am Vashan, servant to the satrap. My task was, in fact, to wake these good men and women, if you will allow. People of the great work, I come bearing new scales.
Scales? We have new scales?
What?
Yes, my friends. Gather round. I have them right here.
Oh, happy day. Now I can continue my experiment.
Many thanks.
One for me.
Those are dragon scales.
Yes, such materials are vital to their most pressing research.
And we are fortunate to have them. Our experiments are so close to bearing fruit. Soon we will have a talisman capable of nullifying the etheric emissions from that accursed tower. Did I say something wrong? Are you not here with Varshan? Wait, who are you people? Of course! You're the one Cryo sent. The warrior of light we've been waiting for.
Ah, this is a day of celebration. Praise be to Cinderova!
The winds have shifted. I feel it. The end to our toil is near.
I feel it too. My head hasn't been this clear in days.
Tell me, how did you acquire those scales?
Curious that it concerns you so. But worry not. They were freely given by the dragon with whom our satrap has forged a lawful pact.
That is well.
You must be quite familiar with Dragon King, yes?
Is
What?
this their congealed blood
Who-
I see on your weapon?
Oh no.
Speaking of dragon blood, you yourself have been infused with it, have you not? I should like to draw a file or two, if so. Now,
I don't like it here. I don't like it
come
here.
along, come along. I must insist that you visit our laboratory.
Help him!
Cease your shoving, or so help me.
What?
Oh dear, your poor companion. What with the new scales and your timely arrival, my colleagues are a little giddy with excitement. No harm will come to him, I promise. Meanwhile, shall we find a quiet place to talk? As you may have guessed, I am Nidana, the alchemist who sent the request to your mistress Cryo. We have workshops across the nation collaborating on this research project. But it is here, at the Great Work, where I collate our results. Come with me, all of you, and I can explain the crux of the situation.
like around the back. Wait, can I go through here? Did go around back? Never mind. This place is confusing. Is it in here? Nope. Going up. There you are. So what's the purpose of me having to stand back and then walk back into it? Couldn't I just do that? Okay. All right, 86. Oh, hello.
Yes, that would be Radzad Khan. Hardly anyone has been allowed in or out since our troubles with the tower began. The faithful citizens huddle inside the city walls, and commerce has all but ground to a standstill. I pity the satrap, the trials he must be facing.
You trust the satrap?
Completely! Without the satrap and his line, Radzad Khan would not exist. Long ago, this island was home to two tribes of Matanga, the Gajasura and the Arkasodra. When the Aura came to these shores, it was the Arkasodra with whom they joined forces. Together they defeated the warlike Gajasura, forcing them to flee Thavnair altogether. Peace and prosperity reigned for a time, until a clan of Hjord from the mainland decided they wanted the island for themselves. It was a direct ancestor of the present satrap who arbitrated that conflict and welded the warring factions into the nation we know today. And ever since, a member of that esteemed lineage has inherited this somewhat unique position. You see, by and large, the state is run by the people. But when problems arise, it is the satrap who mediates a solution. The stability provided by the satrap is what has allowed Radzad Khan to thrive all these years. And it was the satrap himself who entrusted us with this duty. We will not fail him, nor our countrymen.
What is the delay with the vessel? I told you I need to adjust those ratios.
I come all this way to
Oh my
admire
God.
one of my splendid towers, and what do I find? Fools attempting to ward off its tempering influence with magic trinkets. I seem to recall a similar experiment in ages past. What was that man's name? Oh, something. Owen?
Another body, another time. Who could be expected to remember every trivial detail? Allowing them to construct such handy talismans would be counterproductive to my plans.
Melissima has like a new fit now.
I find myself deathly curious. How will they manage this feat with the limited knowledge and resources at their disposal? Complications be damned, for we cannot escape the nature of our souls. And I, as ever, am my own worst enemy.
Did his voice change? Can't tell if that's up or down. It's probably down, isn't it? Yeah, it's down. Damn it. Hold up now, we got another here. That across the across water, isn't it? Yep. Thinking about ending soon because I'm getting a little tired. Probably just finish up this bit of the quest on my own. And then come back either tomorrow or maybe after I wake up. I want to try at least do these kind of two main missions here before I end, but I might just end up doing them off stream. They can just continue with the main story when I come back. So where is that other thing? Am I close to it? I am close to it. Must be over there somewhere. Okay, let me do this and I'll try to get it. Oh. I thought I finished it. Have to wait for it to be done, sir? No. I don't know. I feel like anytime we start like the new expansions out, it's always like there's a little bit of story, and then it branches off into two like little separate paths, which is like, I'm not saying it's not story, but it's not as important to the story. So like, it makes you kind of want to do that off stream. Instead of just like doing this on stream, because I feel like I feel like it's not as exciting for me to do. And in turn, it's probably not exciting for you to watch. I mean, I'm not saying it's not important to the overall arcing story. It is. Everything you do in the main story is important. But I'm saying it's like very small scenes. I'm sure it'll be fine. here's what's gonna happen. I mean, if you tell me that these people show up in like 3 cutscenes, like what's been happening lately, I would not. I already know that. Okay. Like, oh fuck, no. Look, I mean, I guess you're right. I really want to get to this tower. Oh fuck, I left that place. I was supposed to get the, damn it. Okay, hold on, let me get to this place over here. Shit, stream this. It's called Murphy's. I mean, I think that's not what Murphy's Law is. I think you may have forgotten what Murphy's Law is. No, I didn't. I was hoping you didn't. Okay, so I think if I keep going straight through this, I can get to it. Because it's not far from me, right? And that can't go wrong, will go wrong. Yeah. Murphy's Law. This is gonna hurt. What do you mean I can't jump over this? What do you mean? What do you mean? Game! What do you mean? Surely. Don't touch me. Not even that far. Oh my god, you're kidding me. Oh god. Is there another way around? I guess I'm just gonna continue the story to get over there. I thought I could just get to it. I don't know. I mean, I'm not exactly tired. I just want to lay the fuck down. I think that's what I'll just do for the next couple of missions. I'll just lay down and see how I feel. I'll at least talk to this guy first. I'm just gonna wait till cutscene. What? I am holding on for dear life. Is it because I'm tall, or is it just the way it looks? What's it look like this? Okay, never mind. He looks like that too. Never mind. gonna try to lay down here for a second. I just want to say, I deemed all this unimportant the minute we split across two paths, right? Even the wiki says main story continued, and it's not these missions. Okay, I just want to point that out right now. I'm not saying what here is not important, but it's clearly not as important as what happens after this. Just thought I'd say that. I just want to say there's someone out there who actually wants this mount. I am not one of them. You know, I've been thinking about spending like money on a PlayStation 5 Pro controller. This one's like, well, it's not a Pro controller, it's like an Elite controller or something like that. essentially it's like double the price of a regular controller. Which, you know, makes it inherently bad, right? But it would allow me, if like something happened to my controller, like parts of it happen, I could replace the specific parts like easier. So I'd spend like, I'd pay like 140 or for the controller, or 120 or something like that, or it is for the controller. And then, you know, something happened, I could put 20 bucks to fix a piece. I could just like swap it out, you know. And I thought, yeah, it might be like cheaper in the long run. I could do that. I don't know. Just so much for initially for a controller. How's there a blue arrow over there? A mouse. I don't have time for this. Oh, that's why.
I see our taskmasters have allowed you a moment's respite as well. You have to hand it to these alchemists. They are determined to see this endeavor of theirs succeed. I've never been one for blind optimism, but I sincerely get the sense they're close to a breakthrough.
They had better be, or all this effort was for naught.
What are they doing to him?
The peoples of Eorzea, of the Far East, of Thavner, children of this star united in common cause against a dire threat. Yet ere they succumbed to suicidal madness, were not the Telophoroi born of her body as were we? They who cling to life and the promise of the morrow's dawn, against they who desire death and an ending of their own orchestration. The victors of this war alone will hold the right to answer the question of existence, of its meaning, and its worth.
Poetic and ominous to a fault. That said, if it's an existential debate in nature, then our arguments might not be as persuasive as you'd think. Fandaniel wants to die and take everyone with him in an orgy of pain and suffering. An utterly vile and unforgivable idea. And yet, and spat upon by fate and wailing in the deepest pit of despair, who among us can say they have not entertained similar thoughts? There are nights black as pitch, bereft of hope, and no words of comfort can reach you. And it's all you can do to grit your teeth and choke back the bile.
The more you see and suffer life's injustices, the more difficult they become to bear. Vengeance is nurtured in similar soil. Though your anger has a broader focus, the sentiment is much the same. A fervent desire to destroy others, to see them drown in torment, as you have.
That about sums it up. The will to endure is not always as strong as the urge to burn it all down and salt the earth. Survival be damned. It's a struggle, often close and brutal.
Indeed. Well, I, for one, shall pray survival proveth more appealing in the end.
As will I. Besides, our chances are much improved when we've the company of others committed to the cause of life. Our vengeful dragoon here is proof of that.
What? You were just listening?
What is it? What did you see? Daniel, are you sure? If he knows we've been working on a countermeasure.
It holds. The vessel holds! This is the one!
At long last! Look! We have finally created a talisman strong enough to withstand our experiments! We've named it a warding scale for the time being. With this in your possession, your soul should be completely shielded from corruptive ether.
Afforded such protection, any one of us may approach the towers without fear. Thou hast mine admiration. 'Tis an invention of historical significance.
I thank you for your kind words. But I would prefer you keep them unsaid until we test the talisman's efficacy in the field. It is for the next stage of our plan that we summoned you in the first place, to accompany me to the Tower of Zot. Should the scale prove effective, as I very much hope it will, then you'll have little to do. But should the effect be weaker than anticipated, I must ask that you restrain me, or knock me senseless.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Either way, we are fortunate to have you with us.
Nidana, are you certain you wish to do this?
If others are to trust our creations, then we must have faith in them first. And as the senior researcher, it falls to me to lead by example. But should I fail to return, then learn what you can from this attempt and apply it to the next. Our work must continue. Is that clear?
We'll keep an eye on the place while you're away. Assuming Fandaniel is lurking about, there's no telling what mischief he has in mind for us, or you. Be on your guard.
It's important work, sir? I don't think so.
Shall we be on our way? I'll have one of the soldiers at the hatchery prepare us a boat, and we can set out from the northern shore. I'll see you there.
I swear to God, if that was the last mission for this place, and they're like, "Oh, hey, now go do the other half, and then before you continue the story," I'm gonna be okay. Thank God. I was about to be very upset. I feel like this is up. Is that weird? Is that weird? I think it's up. So anyway, the reason I was talking about my controller earlier is because this controller is starting to act a little funny now. It doesn't do it often, but every now and then you see my character stutter when I'm moving. That means, yeah, right there. Yeah. There's a dead zone in my controller, which means I either need to go inside of it and clean it out, or say fuck it and just buy a new controller. The thing is, once you clean it out, it happens even faster. So I don't know how to fix that. Like, I think I used to clean out my first controller a lot because I really liked the way it felt in my hands compared to new controllers. Because new controllers are made out of a completely different material from the original PlayStation 4 controllers. But you know, after a while, I just kind of had to get new controllers because that's kind of the way it was. Is that a cross? Oh no, it's right here. Okay.
We should soon cross the threshold of the tower's influence. Any moment now.
Is there a reason why she has that and I don't have one of those?
It's working! And you are still yourself? Then I'd like to see how it fares closer to the tower if we could. So far, so good. The scale's protection appears to be holding. If we can just make it to the tower's entrance.
I feel like I'm a little too far from her.
A few more steps.
Don't turn your back on the entrance.
Praise be to the sisters, we made it!
You're about to get stabbed,
And
aren't
the
you?
scale has proven itself to be everything we hoped it would be. Now we can focus on production. Once we've equipped and returned with an entire survey team, this menace will soon give up its secrets.
Okay, let's go. Let's get back in the boat. Oh no, 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 no. Drop the ward thing. Just drop it. We know it works. Drop it. Oh no.
me go! Oh, let me go! Oh.
Oh, do calm down. You'll only hurt yourself thrashing about like that.
Stop! Oh, you can't do this! Please!
A little late for heroics, I'm afraid. The similarities are striking. My! Such hostility! Never before has my artistry so displeased. My patrons of old would have positively squealed in delight, though, between you and me, I find gushing praise exhausting.
Patrons of old. I mean, why are we know what he's talking about. Why are we? Okay. Well. Oh.
Allow me to tell you a story. Surely you've yet to hear the one about Van Daniel, the sundered Ascian. I inherited the position and the soul of the Van Daniel who sat on the convocation in the time of the final days, theoretically speaking. Practically speaking, that fact is of no consequence. I was born and lived as, well, me. Eventually, I was recruited into the Ascians and imbued with the former Van Daniel's knowledge and memories, but I never felt that they were truly a part of who I am. How to explain? Perhaps if I told you who I was before my Ascian embrace, although that chapter too is a past I've long since discarded. I have it on good authority you've poked your nose into an Allegan ruin or two. Yes? Then I expect you've heard of me. The old me.
Oh.
At your service.
What?
Imagine a nation of unbridled prosperity. Every need met, day after day of unbroken, unshakable peace. Existence fulfilled and ripe for decay.
You are a genius without peer, Amon. However do you conceive of such delightful experiments? That fool was beside himself with panic when he awoke with the head of a bull. Even his cries for help emerged as so much guttural lowing. Oh, the memory of it. My poor sides. My friends and I were so consumed by laughter we struggled to breathe.
No more than entertainment for bored wastrels ignorant of its worth. My all-consuming work. But it was not their only indulgence. For they were ever hungry for stimulation. Slaves to the slightest hint and amusement was afoot. Our nation was ailing, but I would see the poison purged. I resurrected a legend, our first and greatest emperor. And just as I had planned, he set our wayward empire back on the path of conquest. An inexhaustible ambition carried us onwards, always onwards. Yet, he who delivered to us such glory was not to be satisfied.
Heed me, Armon. No matter how vast one's empire, or full one's treasure vault, all is rendered meaningless by death. In the end, all is lost.
You know as well as I that the Emperor stands to lose this war. And so I have come to claim you. For while your methods leave something to be desired, we cannot deny the results of your work. And as fortune would have it, the seat of Fandaniel, your rightful seat, lies vacant and waiting. Take your place amongst your peers, rather than die a pointless death amidst the ashes of your doomed nation. Send one of your clones to the Crystal Tower that you might see for yourself. See what lies ahead.
The fall of the Empire affirmed the truth. Majestic and tragic, as the Emperor foresaw. Scheme as you like, build as you will, nothing endures. What is life but a brief jaunt ending in emptiness?
Endwalker Bog? Oh, what's up? Wait, you shouldn't be seeing this. You're not an Endwalker yet. You shouldn't see this. Get out of here.
So easily distracted. Why, I almost left without saying farewell. As for your friend, you needn't worry. These pawns are far more useful to me alive as fuel for the primals.
What just... Did he just say ah?
We shall meet again.
What?
Not if these minds spires. Oh, no. But somewhere more suitably grandiose. Your favorite playmate is ever so eager to see.
Getting destroyed in the current Savage stuff, it makes me cry. Honestly, that's kind of what I plan on doing. One day, if I can get there. I'm not sure if I'll stream stuff like that, but I do want to do some of the Savage stuff. Destroy. Maybe I can find a group of people who can deal with. Oh my goodness, did you ever finish oh god, wait. Did you ever finish that thing you were doing the other day? Oh, I guess it wasn't the other day, it's more like 2-3 weeks ago, I guess you were doing. It's been a while. You were doing some extreme raid, no, it wasn't a raid, dungeon thing. Was the Moogle event stuff? No. You were. It was some. I was just doing the extreme to do it. Yeah, that extreme. Did you ever beat it? I just. Oh, you did? Oh, nice. Do you do the Island Sanctuary stuff? I have not. Should. Why don't you do it? I mean, I imagine once you set it up, it doesn't require much stuff to do. Probably just once a week you gotta do stuff. Speaking of which, I actually need to do something real quick. Okay. This probably costs a lot of money. Never mind. It's pretty cheap. Oh yeah, I could fly here. No, no, I'm not reading this. I refuse. Oh my god, it's finally done. I was only doing this so I can get an outfit for my samurai. Oh, this is the Doman Enclave thing. Have you not done this? Do you have everything now? No, you still were. Why aren't you selling it? Oh my god, you did shit. Oh my god. I donated a few things. I just couldn't keep up with donating. I mean, I've been kind of. I haven't been doing it. I did it like a lot before. Then I kind of stopped because I really wasn't playing the game. But I kept stuff. That's why I had so much stuff in my inventory. I kept it for that. Keywords a lot before. Well, I would do it every week because I was like, all right, let me do like the weekly little donating thing, and then I would do the journal. But it got a lot harder to do the journal because they wanted me to do harder and harder stuff, and I really was just not ready for any of that. So here I am. I didn't touch it at all. Oh my god. There's more improvements in school? Yeah, I did this for like a few weeks before I kind of stopped playing for a little bit. But I don't remember how many weeks I did this for. I needed this mistletoe for something. Can't remember what it was for. Any stuff I have like in abundance like this, I need it for something. I can't remember what it was for. Did Eureka in Enclave, sir? Well, yeah, Eureka was easy. You just gotta, like, not die. I think that's the toughest part of Eureka. Doing that by yourself is really hard. Luckily, you know, I relied on the comments of strangers, and it wasn't that bad. Okay, I was lied to. I thought I was done. I was lied to. I was lied to. They told me I was done. I am nowhere near done. That shit is still foggy as hell. So anyway, this guy is supposed to sell more things. He's supposed to sell like an outfit. Like clothes, like samurai and shit, but I am not high enough for it yet. I don't even see instruction. Alright, well, I guess I'll just have to come back tomorrow. Because it resets on Tuesdays, so whenever the reset happens, that's when this shit resets. You know, also, I actually have to do more Eureka stuff. I was trying to get an outfit for my samurai. And I was like, oh man, I kind of like this outfit that you get at level 70 for the class thing. But in order to color it, you have to go through Eureka some more. And I was like, oh man. But you guys are doing Eureka stuff, so I was like hoping you guys do it while also getting stuff for me. Well, you and Ari were doing it, but I think Ari doesn't want to do it anymore. So I guess I got wait, how do I get over there? Is it? It's probably around, right? And I'm not even sure if you're even doing it anymore. So in turn, I have not been doing it. Well, to be fair, I think that the toughest part And Eureka is like that first area. The other areas are hard. But like, I feel like once you have like a system in place of like how not to die in that area, it's actually not that bad. I've been dying, just not Eureka. Lagos is I don't know, I just feel like that first area was fucking garbage. It was terrible. But the other parts were a lot easier.
A vast rock squats upon Favnir, and to its stony surface clings the city of Rods at Han. Ye who enter here are subject to the scrutiny of gods, the gate's most watchful eye. The orb which beholdeth the truth of all things. Pass beneath its hot and piercing gaze, bearing down like a second midday sun. The fragrant haze, a mixture of sweet incense and acrid smoke. The cries of merchants mingled here with lively melodies accented by dancers' feet.
So is this where the dancers are from?
Travelers seduced by vivid sound and colors were once swallowed up by patchwork streets. But no such scenes to savor now. To what somber present does that divine eye bear witness?
Here we are. Megadota.
Mega daughter? What do you say?
It seems a shame to bring you here directly. Under normal circumstances, it would have been my pleasure to show you the sights.
And it would have been our pleasure to see them. Alas, it seems our tour of the city will have to wait.
I'm afraid so. Come, we should head inside. Your Excellency, may I present our honored visitors?
Ah, splendid. Most splendid. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Ahawan, Satrap of Radzat Han. Our alchemists tell me your assistance was invaluable in the creation of the warding scale. Such deeds ought to be recognized in person. Thus did I have young Varshan convey you here forthwith. On behalf of my people, may I express to you our sincere gratitude. A regrettable incident indeed. Her colleagues insist that we honor her wishes and trust in the talisman, that it will be instrumental in saving Nidana and the others. I am eager to hear your opinion on the matter, so let us not stand on ceremony. Come, sit.
I think not. This charade has gone on long enough. Show yourself.
Forgive me, but were you expecting musicians, perhaps? There are no performers waiting in the wings at present, but arrangements could be made if you'd prefer.
Nay, he hath the right of it. The time for artifice is past. Raise the curtain.
As you wish.
You travel as assistants to the students of Valdesian, but you are known to me. Even here have we heard of the scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Who? This is the dragon that gets the skills from?
I am Vritra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode.
Vritra, of the first brood, sibling to Hraesvelga and Nidhogg.
Aye, mine elder brothers, of Midgard's Sorma's spawn. I was last to hatch.
Well, isn't this a surprise? We were told Rads at Harn had an alliance with a dragon. Not that a great worm sat in the satrap's own hall.
A necessary subterfuge, as the true tale of our nation history illustrates most effectively. In the beginning, the rock upon which our city is built was home to Vitra, and Vitra alone. In time, the ancestors of the Matanga came to the island and established a foothold. But never did they dare disturb the worm's lair. Next to arrive were the Aura. Adopting the example of their Akasodra allies, they too treated Vitra with reverence and respect. And for many years, an understanding between our forefathers and the Great Worm endured. Until marauding heroes from the mainland came, threatening to shatter our peace and tranquility. When it seemed all would be drowned in blood, Vitra himself came forth and quelled the rising conflict. A peaceful accord was reached, and oaths sworn in Vitra's name. Thus began the dragon's governance of the fledgling state, which was to grow into Rads at Harn.
But if Vritra is still here, then your position as satrap is just...
A charade, yes. And one which my family has performed faithfully for generations.
Many envy the great worms their power. Were it known that I ruled here, then the fires of war would burn without end. I would not be the flame which consumeth my people. Those few who join me in laying our country's foundations were, perforce, sworn to secrecy.
Your eye. It was taken.
"'Tis here, buried within a semblance of flesh. The body before thee is but a simulacrum, constructed by the finest artisans of Razatan. With mine eye nestled within, it doth serve as an inconspicuous vessel for my whim."
That's kind of cool.
That would explain why I felt the presence of a dragon upon our first meeting.
I am woven with words fashioned to deceive such arcane senses. Though 'twas short-lived, it seemeth thy fusion with my brother hath left thee much altered. Estinian warm blood.